Happy Monday, Roulette Fools. This is Brent from AOB. This is our low roller, low bankroll edition. So let me get the bet placed, and then we'll get talking about it. We're gonna go reverse. Oh crap. Okay, forget it. Let's just do first and second 12. Oh, they didn't even let us do that. So while we wait for that spin to play out and for us to lose that bet, we're going to do a daily target of $6, not 10. That's more accurate to what we're playing with relative to the bankroll we're playing on the primary 100K challenge. Percentage-wise, this is the same. I'll check my numbers tonight, but I'm pretty sure this is roughly 33% or 3% of our total bankroll is our target each day. Okay, so that's what we're going for. All right, we just lost. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the same way to start. We're going to do doubles, 9 on 9. 9 streets reverse here, which is our 2, 3, 4 street. So we're going to do that. And we're going to see what we're going to do. We're going to grab our 6. And I'm going to try to get this every single day. I will get it every day. It gets a little tiring because I finished the 100K challenge session day 29. Would you believe, or is this day 30? I think this is day 29. Day 29. Let's go check the sheet on the other one. Yeah, it's day 29 right now. So of course we lose this. That's all right. That's all right. So we're gonna match this and see how we go with basically a 3%. On the other sessions, when we were at $300, that was roughly 3.3% of our bankroll. So this is going to be 3%. Right now, I'm at $500 because I have some catching up to do from the losses. We're looking great though. We're well up right now. We're not far away from our target. So I mean, if we had a splendid day tomorrow, and I think we could. I think I could totally catch us up to where we were supposed to be tomorrow. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. Somehow I was just seeing 36 and that sucks. Okay, now we're going to drop back down because after we lose one, remember, we just drop back down. If we lose 2 before we recover, then that's a different story. Then we got to stay at the martingale level for at least 2 spins before we start looking to drop feather back down. So we're looking to win here and get up to $6 tonight, and we'll keep grinding. And I'm going to play a different little, I'm going to play it. We'll see how 9's treating us. If 9 isn't treating us very well, we'll move to potentially the 5 double streets and see how that does. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. All right, we're even, Steven. We're just 10 cents down now because of that first bet that I didn't get on the table quick enough with all the stuff. All right. And then after this session, I'm actually going to do a bonus session tonight showing on stake the dice game. So it's really interesting. I was on Discord today, and one of the members, I call him Swizzle Stick. You know who you are, Swizzle. Sweeney Swizzle. Was doing a live stream playing dice, and he's killing it. He's doing 21-cent bets, and today alone he was up, I think, $60. I mean, off a 21 start bet. That's amazing. Now, I did play around with it a little bit, and I was playing around with it with $1 bets, and I did get in some trouble. I mean, it got pretty deep. I was able to get out, but surprisingly, with a $1 bet, martingaling every time you lose, it got me into trouble in a hurry. And but anyway, stay tuned for that. Go check it out. I'll tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it. And of course, if you have any questions, get into our Discord channel. There are a lot of players in there with a lot of experience that we can all draw on. So you're not just limited to 1 or 2 people around here. There's a lot of people with really good information, really good experience. So definitely get in there and post your questions. Don't feel shy about posting questions, no matter how stupid you may feel. You know, heaven knows I've asked my fair share of dumb questions. But, you know, at the time I didn't know and I needed it, especially when it comes to gambling, especially when it comes to uploading and do stuff like that. Like right now, I mean, I've got a couple members on Discord having to walk me and hold me through the hands on some of the admin stuff because I just don't know it. I've never really used Discord other than the most very basic features to talk to some pals. So, you know, I'm asking away and they have to show me sometimes 3, 4, 5 times. I mean, I'm an old guy, right? So, all right, we're getting 90 cents and we're getting a 30-cent win per session here. So let's see if we can knock it out. Not exactly, you know, the ratio is pretty darn close if you do it all the way to our 135. So, all right. So we're up to 80 cents. We're moving. We have been playing for 5 minutes. And we'll see how we go. So yeah, I'm excited for that extra, and I'm just thoroughly enjoying myself with this. This is exciting. As I was playing on stake earlier today, I mean, we had, I think 3, maybe 2 of the dealers acknowledge our channel and all the people that are playing under that banner. And so that was really, really neat. And one guy, I mean, I've played with him a long time. He knew the All on Black name before I started the channel, but he was awesome today. He says they were watching it, but he was like, okay, everybody go check out the channel if you want to see what he's doing. And surprise, surprise, right? They're going to come to the channel and go, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. And that's all right. That's okay with me. That sort of sounded like Bill Clinton. Anyway, I did not have sex. Okay. All right. Enough politics, Brent Lamb. So, all right. We're back at it. We are back at it. Man, boss lady says I got to go through my closets and get rid of shit. Oh, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not getting rid of this. She goes, when's the last time you wore it? I said, I just wore that 3 years ago. She's like, yeah, okay. It goes. I'm like, it's one of those sayings, right? You say, you never know when I'm going to need this. You never know when I'm going to need this. Here's the thing I have. So I'll have to think about this. Here's the issue I have with the low bankroll sessions is that they're going to take just as long as my high bankroll because we're keeping things in perspective. And honestly, folks, I don't know if I can put this much time into a second video. So I got to put some thinking on how I can do this. And maybe we don't have a full video, right? Maybe we don't get to $6. Maybe we run 20 or 30 spins just so you can see what it's like or something. I don't know. So post in the comments what you think a good trade-off would be, whether that means I can start spinning it this way and after 20 spins and showing that we're working it the same way, maybe I'm allowed to bump it up even though we know that that's not what it's due. Or maybe I'll play through even though we know that's not what we do. I don't know. I want it to stay as true to form as possible as what you are experiencing out there. So I don't want to make this to where it's not valuable for you anymore. But I would love to hear your thoughts on it because I'm looking at it right now. We're $1.70. We're 8 minutes into it. You know, I've got at least 2.5 times that. So that's another 16. So I'm looking at a minimum, if things go really well, an additional 30 minutes for this. And then I got to go lightly edit this video, which won't be terrible, and then upload. It's just extra work. So I'm trying to figure out how I make some time on this one. Oh, there's a loss. That's all right. We're 8-2. I mean, 8-3. All right, we're doubling up. So here's a prime example, right? In real life, IRL, you would double up on one loss and then pull it back down to the lower bet amount as I do in the normal bet amounts on the primary challenge, right? But maybe here, because this is sort of like for show, maybe I keep it at 2. And the good news about that is, A, I'd finish sooner, and B, you could see what happens if you keep your bets higher. You can see the danger. But again, I kind of feel like if we're not doing this the real way, are we getting any benefit out of it? I don't know. Looks like they're switching dealers. Okay, we're gonna, like, this is an example. Maybe normally I might take off or wait a couple spins, right? As I do. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Most of the time I think I do. I know I for sure do it in the in-person casinos. I definitely sit out for 2 spins. So we'll see what Kim does. And I was playing around with him earlier and I just got devastated here. So we'll see if he's any better. I think he's fairly new. He had some ball hiccups. You know, that's how it goes, man. These folks have to learn somehow, and you can only do so much on a practice table, and then you get in front of a live audience and a lot of pressure. So cut them some slack if you're playing and they make some mistakes. We've all been there. All right, 21. Okay, so now we've gotten back up to even. Even plus some, right? Oh, no, we did go back down. So let me know what you think about that. I'm trying to figure out how I can make this so it's not as long. Or maybe the challenges, the low bankroll challenge is a once a week deal. And not a daily? Would you find that if you had the once a week, would you find that just as beneficial as if we had it every day? Because you can go look at the other video, and that's, even though it's a lot more money, you can scale it down. Now, granted, it definitely is more difficult to associate with different dollar amounts, even though the pattern is the same, the way you bet is the same, the amount you make ratio-wise is the same. I have trouble here because I'm used to the bankroll that we're playing with over on, when we're playing the other sessions, and I'm used to the $135 or the $45 or even the $9, and I know those progressions, and in my head, I know how that relates to my overall bankroll. Right here, $200 bankroll, and where we're at, I don't really, in my head, I've never gone 4, 5, 6 progressions and have seen where that ends us up at. So anyway, let me know what you think. All right, come on, let's get it. We're 11-3, so we're killing it. Yep. 12-3, so we're 4-1 right now. We're doing great. But see, we're only 2 in. We're only $2 out of 6. 230 out of 6. So we're at 12 minutes. So, okay, we'll see if we can get it and get this video under 36 minutes. That'd be nice. So what I think I'll do, though, for this first video, I'll start increasing my bets here. Not by a lot, but increase them a little bit just to speed up things. And let me know in the comments if you think that's utter rubbish and it defeats the whole purpose of these videos, or if you're totally okay with it. Like, we've gone through 15 spins this way. Excuse me. And maybe not, maybe 15 spins isn't enough because you kind of want to see how does this really play out over the long run. Can you really do it? So total respect if that's your position, going, no, I want to see every day you put the same number of spins and get in the same kind of trouble that you would, so that I can decide if this is something that I want to do. So totally understand that. And I'll do my best. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Apologies. Excuse me. I'll do my best to get these uploaded every day, and maybe I just need to try to find a way to carve this session out much earlier. Right now it's 8:30. We still haven't eaten dinner. It's kind of my fault. I'm going to go ahead and keep it doubled up for the reasons I outlined. We're having corned beef, and I forgot to put the roast in the slow cooker on time. So right now, instead of it being nice and flaky apart, it's like a giant rubber stamp. So I told her we're going to plan B. Don't worry. I have a plan for plan B. And she goes, what's the plan for plan B? I said, I just have a plan for plan B. And the plan for plan B is that we need to sit down and make a plan. It's a plan for a plan B, not the actual plan B. Makes sense? I think it makes sense to all you. So why did I get a funny look from her? I'm going to assume that's just because the scowl or whatever, and kind of was just because she didn't understand and wanted further clarifications, So in moments like that, what I always do, and I think this works for pretty much every man out there, is you just say, calm down. Yeah. Right. Do not do that. Do not do that. But it's funny to say. It's funny to think about. I'll tease her sometimes when I know she's in a good mood. She's mostly always in a good mood. Have I mentioned she kicks ass? All right, we're at 290, so we're almost halfway there. So I'm going to get us up here past 3, which would be halfway there. You can see we're having a really good night. I mean, 4 and 15. We're really rocking this reverse 9 Street so far. 5 Street would be working well too. I mean, here's a 35. That's a loss. But all these are all winners up until this other 35 and 36. And then here's 2 34s. Okay. All right, so we've gotten up to that. So we're going to bump these up. How much am I betting right now? Is this 30 cents? Yeah, so that's 90 cents. Maybe we can leave it at that. All right, we'll grind it at this a little bit longer. We're making $30 a pop. That's all right. We'll just leave it at 30 cents. We'll grind through today. If in the comments of today's video, if most of you are like, yeah, that's fine, just, show us halfway up there and then go ahead and increase the bets. When I say increase the bet, I mean from 30 cents to maybe 50 or 60 cents. Nothing outrageous, but just to get us a little bit faster. It's roughly a little over 3 spins per dollar. So we need 6, 7, 8, 9 spins probably right now. So hopefully we can get this done in about 10 minutes. That's not terrible. Unless we lose, in which case then you have to add on a minimum of 2 spins to break even. So that's why I kind of want to keep it doubled up. So at least within 2 spins, it's more like we're losing, we're not losing an extra spin. Oh man, excuse me. I told Bosley we got to get to bed earlier, man. Some of these rendering these videos takes forever, and then sometimes my computer locks up and I have to do it all over again. All right, look at that. We're at 380. So we're going to go up. So one more hit and we're above 4. It's going smooth. 18 and 4. 2 more wins and we're at a 5-1. That's pretty freaking amazing. Okay, let's go. All right, that's a win. That's a win. So 420. 420. Oh, darn it. Never mind. Not 420. 410. Sorry, you're going to have to save your KGB for a little while later. Okay, so we're $1.90 away. 6 spins plus a little. I mean, I'm definitely not counting on being able to get through all 6 spins without losing, but crazier things that happen. I mean, we're on a 19-4 run right now, but it could all go to shit the last couple of spins. So I think what we'll do, normally, I think the best thing to do is when you're on a really good run like this, as soon as you get a loss, as soon as maybe you get your second loss, you come back. Because maybe it could, and statistically, yes, I understand it makes no difference, but like I said, punches and bunches. I feel like when it's going to shit on you, it's really going to take a giant dump. And it goes, look at all the days we've been playing now. Today's the 29th day. A lot of those are just really smooth sailing days. Then we had a couple that were just really atrocious. So smart thing would have been back then, but I had fun on those days, and I'm glad we had those days. You got to see just how crazy it could get, and it gives you some hope that, yeah, you can claw out of that. You can pull past it. I remember after we lost a bunch of that money that one day, maybe it was 7 days ago, we lost, $5,000 or whatever it was. People were coming out of the woodwork to say we were over. Yep, that's it. Nail in the coffin. So keep the faith. keep practicing, and don't use real money if it's an amount that matters to you. Don't use real money. Get on here and use gold coins. Get on here and use gold coins till you're feeling really, really comfortable about it. And don't be afraid to take this even slower. Set your daily goal can be whatever it wants to be. So we could have set our daily goal at $1. All right, there's another win, $5. We're 3 and a small spin away from calling it a night here. We're at 20 minutes, up $5. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's see how we do. Can we do it? Can we get 3 more spins plus a tiny spin, right? If we get 3 more spins, we'll be at 90. Actually, what we might do is make that last spin, instead of 30, 30, 30, we'll make those streets $40, so we get that, or 40 cents, so we get that extra. Oh, well, the good news, bad news is, the good news is that we didn't bet on this one. I was flapping my gums too much, and we would have lost, so that's nice. Now, I'm telling you right now, if we were to lose here, we either change streets or you just take a break. And, of course, with the dollar amounts that we're betting right now, I'm not going to take a break. I'll always play through. But you should take a break, and that's the lesson learned. All right. Come on, Kim, give it to us. There we go. There we go. Okay, 5:30 now. Looking good, looking good. So remember, we win this one. The next one, instead of being 10 cents a street, will be, no, this is going to go, if we win this, we win another 30. We'll be at 560. Yeah, so we'll need another, yeah. We would have to win 40 cents, and that's really tough with 3 streets, so never mind. All right. There we go, there we go. Whew. Dodged a bullet on that one, huh? Look at this. We are 24-4. We are on a 6-to-1 ratio right now. That's amazing. I mean, we've had these losses here. I mean, one, two, three. Where's 1, 2, 3. Okay, duh. There's 4. So we had 2 losses at the beginning, then 1 loss, 1 loss. I mean, that's amazing. That is amazing. And there's our loss. That's all right. That's all right. We're going to double up, and we're going to keep it doubled up so that it gets us even plus 30 cents. And that'll take us, right? That'll take us up to the 590, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this will take us to 530, and then the next one will take us up to 590. And then we'll just have to make 10 cents. Easy peasy, right? Nice. Even if it hit that 36 or 11, we were covered. That 13 scared me a little. If I haven't mentioned it yet today, totally appreciate. Love all you guys. I mean, you've been phenomenal. This has been phenomenal. This has been I said it before and I mean it. I don't care. If I were to lose my entire bankroll, I mean, I'm very fortunate that that's a disposable income, but if I lost it, it's still a lot of money. It's still a lot of money. This experience and how much fun I've been having and interacting with all of you and seeing the type of positive people that are out there that far outweigh the negatives just really have been good for my spirit. So thank you. Whew, we dodged a bullet there. Okay. So that takes us up to 590. We got to win 10 cents. High, low, high, high, low, high, high, low. Let's just go. Let's try high lows. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to play. Oops, clear. Shit. What am I thinking? We only needed 10 cents. In my head, I was thinking we were playing with pennies. Let's see how we would have done. We would have put 10 cents on 19 to 36. So hopefully it hits us low. And then we got to decide. We're going to play follow the winner or opposites. We would have won. No, we would have lost. Excuse me. So I'm going to stick to high. I'm going to stick to high. Naturally to be low because that's how karma works. All right, we're at 25 minutes. We are going to nail this thing in under 30 minutes. Now, what I find actually better if you're only talking about a few cents is go to the digital roulette table and bet 1 penny, or if you're looking for 10 cents, and do this and just martingale up. But let's stick here. Let's see how we're doing. Oi, yep. They're not going to let us out of this contract easy, huh? All right, we're martingaling. We're up to 20 cents. It's always whatever, follow the winner or follow the, This is why I stopped playing outside even bets because... And the even bets are all these 1-to-1 bets out here. Because, golly, I swear, most of the time I come up and whatever I do, it's the opposite. It doesn't matter if I walk up and look at the history board and it's all red. As soon as I bet in red, it goes black. All right, there it is. We are done, my friends. We are done. Amen. There's our $6. 27 minutes. Let's go log this in here. We ended up with $2.16 because we got $16. There's our $6. I'm going to save this. And our goal is not, we're going with 3%. So that's $6 is our goal. Okay, and I'll clean this up a little bit to make sure our target date and all that kind of stuff is more realistic. Maybe we won't have it. Maybe we'll set the target date out further. Maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, I hope this was a tiny bit useful. Please put it into the comments. If I got to be honest with you, if we see the viewership, if we're not getting very many people viewing this, I'll probably not do it very long because it's just a lot of extra work if we're not getting the viewage. Anyway, all right. You all have a good night. Be good human beings. We'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers.